Surprise, surprise! Here is Squid's Kitchen again, and today we've got a special recipe for you to try. Okay, here are the ingredients. This is tuila, well, something like that. And then we've got these. Tahong. I think that's what you call them. Tahong. So, we're going to mix them together. Yeah, voila, just like that. And then the others. So, we'll add a little bit of salt in there, and then we boil them. And for the rest of the ingredients, here we go. Everybody's favourite, coconut powder, and then coconut milk. We've got lasagna. I'll show you what to do with that later. We've got some salmon, some crab sticks. You may mess that up. We've got some parmesan, powdered parmesan, and a couple of little spring onions to chop up. I'll show you what to do with all that. But first, I'll go and cook these seashells. See you in a little bit. Okay, that's them cooked then. You see, they're all open like this. Here they go, they open. If they don't open, don't eat them, because they're not good. Okay, now what we do is we take them all out of the shell. There we go, first one. Mussels. Yeah, more mussels. That one's fell on by himself. That makes things easy, doesn't it? Oh yes, and sometimes you might get little crabs in these. Not all the time, but sometimes it happens. There you go, a little bit of broken shell, you have to remove that. Unless of course you want the crunchy one, then you can always leave the shells in there, but it's better without. Okay, I'll continue doing that and I'll see you in a little bit. So, there they all are, out of the shells. That's 500 grams mussels, 500 grams cockles. It doesn't matter what kind of seashells you use, just a little bit to mix up with. Okay, so next step is we're going to put in the crab sticks. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We've got 24 crab sticks, so we'll use maybe 12 of them. Easy opening, that's what they tell you, isn't it? Always easy opening, it's the scissors and knives. Okay, so there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Okay, take these out the paper, very simple. Voila. Okay, let's get that started. We chop them up about the same size as these. Then we put them all together, just like that. Yeah, voila. So I'll continue with these now. Okay, that's the crab sticks in there. That was quick, wasn't it? You never even see me do it. You give it a little bit mix. Then next is the salmon. You don't have to use salmon, any kind of fish will do. Tuna fish is good, but today it's salmon. So we'll do the same as we do with everything else. Give it a quick chop, or even it just breaks up by itself. So just a few little slices. Always be careful with your fingers. If you think it's dangerous, then ask someone else to do it. Okay, then we just break it all up like that, put it in, and we'll continue with the rest of the salmon. There we are. That's going to be all so yummy. Little mix. Always mix it together from the beginning, because then at the end everything's all well mixed. Good advice from Mr. Squid, eh? Okay. You can go make a coffee, then I'll be back when you finish your coffee. Okay, there we are. It's all ready. It's starting to look yummy, isn't it? Looking sobra masarap. So, next step. Here we got spring onion. Already chopped a little bit, didn't it? Lost its head. Okay, so we're going to put some of that in there. Chop, chop, chop. You don't need to chop with a knife, just the scissors will do. So, save your fingers. No accidents with fingers. Okay, that'll do for that part. Then we chop up maybe just 1 or 2 little spring onions, just for that little extra taste. Oops. Okay. Da-da-da. And a little bit like that. Da-da-da. Always be careful with your fingers. Don't want anybody telling me they lost their fingers because of me. Okay, almost there for that. A little bit chopping up again. It doesn't have to be all small. It's just to give the taste and colour, that's all it is. I know what you're all waiting for. You're waiting to eat it, aren't you? Don't worry, soon be there. Almost down to the final ingredients. So I'll continue with the other onion while you finish your coffee. Okay, there it is. That's how it's looking. All the chopping's done. Next is the ingredients to give it some flavour. More flavour than normal, but it's already good. And don't forget, tong tong paki tong everyone. Boom, ta da ta da. Here we go. We've got a little bit of cream left. So we'll use that up. Then the cats can play with the jar. Okay, that's just a little bit of cream. You don't need the cream, it's not important. I'm just using it because I want to finish the jar. Okay, so that's for the cat. And then we've got coconut milk. Coconut milk, coconut milk. Coconut nut is a giant nut. Oh, we did it again, we spilled some. We're good at that, aren't we? There we go. There's 1 coconut milk. Wow. And then we put in another one. Yeah, it sounds like milking a cow, doesn't it? And that sounds like otot. Coconut otot. Okay, then we'll give all this a mix in there. Wow, this is looking good already. Eh? So now that's all your main ingredients already mixed in. So next we'll add some coconut powder, grated coconut, desiccated coconut, whatever name you want to call it. Okay. You don't really need a lot of this, just to give a little bit of extra taste. That's maybe what, 2 spoons? Yeah, 2 spoons about right. So, let's give that a mix. Always mix, mix, mix. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. You notice mixing all the time gives a big difference to the taste. Then, we'll add this. Here comes pepper. Because it's a big dish, so it's maybe one little teaspoon of pepper. Mix, 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 mix. Hello, hello. Love at the bow. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. Because I like it a little bit hot, eh? And then, just to make it spicy, you can add Tabasco sauce. Now you don't need a lot of that because it's hot. And if you don't want it spicy, don't put the Tabasco sauce. Yeah, this is looking and smelling yummy. So, it's almost ready for the oven now. I'll just give this a little clean up here so I can prepare, and I'll be right back. Okay, that's everything. That's everything almost ready. You see all the cuddly toys? They're all waiting. They can't wait now. They're all excited there. Look at all those hungry mouths. Okay, let's get this prepared. First, you just put in a small layer of this. Spread it all out. Boom, boom, a little bit everywhere. And then we add lasagna. Okay, 1, 2, 3, maybe, or 2.5 if it'll break. Because it don't always break good. That'll do. So there's a little bit like that. Then we just continue. More of this, then another layer. Then when we're ready, you'll be back to get to eat it. And just spread it all out. Yeah, try to get a little bit everywhere. Yeah. And for the next one, and then this looks like it's going to be the last layer, okay? So after that, we're almost ready. Try to get some of the juice, because it's better with the juice for cooking. There you go. And like that. Trying to move, trying to escape. Not allowed. Bowel escape. So, now, it's the last layer for that. Just add a little more. Not too bad that time. Okay, so that'll do for that. Then we've got the parmesan. So we'll just sprinkle some parmesan everywhere. That'll go nice and crispy on the top. Put as much as you want there, if you like parmesan or any other cheese. It's up to you what cheese you use. Oh yeah, it's going to be super yummy. Okay, and that's all ready for the oven. So, you ready to taste it? Okay, be back in maybe 20-30 minutes. See how it's looking, eh? And there it is, fresh out of the oven. Doesn't that look yummy? So brown masa up. Nicely golden, all the parmesan on top. Yeah. So, should we cut it open? Put some on a plate? Because all of these are waiting for it. Hungry Croco, everyone's there. Yeah, the whole family waiting. Okie dokie, let's get this done then. Nice creamy lasagna. Still a little bit needs cutting. There we are. Doesn't that look yummy? Add a little bit more sauce. Isn't that looking good? Another very simple sobrang masarap recipe from Squid's Kitchen. I hope you all brought your forks. Can you smell it? Yummy, yummy, eh? Okay, see you in the next recipe. Bye bye for now. And there it is for your seafood lasagna. And if you want seafood Kare Kare Lasagna, you just add peanut butter. That's a really good recipe also. See you in my next recipe. Bye bye.